to Grit and Good News. Today is Monday, right?
all day.
All day long. You're looking awful sharp. Jeff's trying to outshine here. He's trying to outfashion me, but you got your pocket square in. You're looking good.
The main reason I've always told you I like to dress well because my mother in heaven enjoys that. But
Yeah.
um, I thought the boys wear sport coats here, and the girls wear green
Oh
and
yeah.
blue plaid bottoms,
Yeah, the
jumpers, and
boys are wearing those. They got the green
yeah.
shirts on right
And I
now.
and I thought the boys be wearing their sport coats. And I remember the first day I was here, and I talked to the eighth grade class, and I said, I went to grade school just like you, but we didn't have any sport coats.
Yeah.
But I know you guys wear sport coats, so I want to look just like you, so I can
Oh,
be just like you.
well, that's cool. Well,
Yeah.
let me tell you why we're here. Normally, we do our show on Tuesdays and Thursdays from noon to 1 o'clock. You already know that. We were invited to do a show here at St. Joe's Catholic School on Marvin. And, well, yeah, it's on
So
Marvin.
yeah.
Most people know where it is. It's the grade school. So it's called a community day or a career day, as many schools call it. So there are several booths. I don't know how many of them are
I
here,
think we have
probably
15 different
15 or
people.
18 or something. So
We've got
there are
a firefighter, a
yeah,
speech
we've got
therapist,
all kinds of people.
police,
I saw a
attorneys.
dog around here a minute ago. I don't know if he's part of the show, but anyway, we wanted to do the show here. It's going to be somewhat whimsical, but also important. These kids are trying to figure out a lot about the world. So they're in elementary school. So I don't, do you know what specific grades they're in? These
Yeah,
are.
yeah. What we're gonna have first through eighth, and that's what I teach here is first through eighth.
All
We
right. So
also have kindergarten and pre-K 3 and 4, but we're not involved with them today.
Right. So
Um,
the lower grades, the principal told me a minute ago that the higher grades are coming in at 215 or
okay.
230. So the first wave of these students are going to be the younger grades, which, as you know, you never know what you might hear from them or what they're thinking. So we're just going to simply enjoy our time with these kids and with you, and we are going to interact with them. Let them ask us whatever they want, and if they want to come on camera, they can come on camera. And so we're just going to have a lot of fun in the interim while we're waiting on these kids. It looks like they're going to do. I don't know if they're doing one table at a time,
Well, they're
but
starting that way and going around. So,
yeah. So it may be a
and
little
of
while.
course the firemen. That's where they're all captivated right
Oh
now
yeah.
is
That well, he's got a
with the
lot of
firemen.
goodies over there too. I
Yeah, he's
saw.
got some swag there too.
Jeff's got
Yeah.
his books and oh, I forgot my doggone cards.
Um,
So you got your cards were given away, but
yeah.
we just want to have fun with these kids. I don't know if they'll actually be more. They got a lot of things to think about when they come to this booth. You're
They,
a poet
yeah.
and you have your books. We're a newspaper company, and then we have our show, and we're gonna tell them that they can be seen across all the major
Well, they'll
platforms.
know what a podcast is when
Yeah,
we bring it up.
yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if they want to jump in front of the camera.
Yeah, I
I think
think
they'll be coming up from over on this
some of them
side. There's a
will.
ramp, but
So let me tell you a little bit about how we go about writing poetry. I developed a methodology, and I stumbled into wanting to teach because I enjoy writing poetry. It gives me pleasure. I like it when I read a poem and people are nodding along and people are enjoying it.
yeah.
And so I thought I'd like to share that craft with kids. And so the principal agreed to give me a try, and it's worked out great. And we have a methodology where we break the class up into three sections. We open with a rhyming exercise where we take a suffix like ate or ism. Hello, how
Hi
are you?
there. Now you don't look like you're in school here. Are you in school here? We need to see your ID.
Yeah, she's in the family hall. Yes.
Yes.
What can we do for you?
Yeah. Oh, it's another poet here to talk to Jeff. So, oh, here's another
Oh,
class of students. I mean, these
thank you.
kids can't be
Do
any
you see
more
do you
than
see me in the Waxahachie Sun
five or
sometimes?
I guess they're
I'm
four
in
or five.
the
How old are
same
they,
week that
Sammy?
Michael had his
5 years
front
old.
page. I'm
Holy
in there
cow. They
also.
all have on their Waxahachie green St. Joe's shirts and their dark blue either skirts
They're
or their
$17.
pants.
I'll
And
give
they are just
you take
wandering
one here and
around
you'll be
like
good for it.
they don't know
You can
which way
catch up
is
with me.
up.
Yeah.
Uh, Imagine it was a long time ago that I was that
Yeah.
kid,
Yeah.
but
Grab
these were always fun days. The kids are over here to I mean, they got again. We got a former NBA player
That's the
here. That's
newest
a
one closest
public
to you.
speaker. Looks like we've got some medical people in here. We've got an autistic young man who wrote a book called Anna of the
Here's my
Anaconda,
card.
Anna of the Amazon.
Yeah.
We have interior designer, an engineer with Google, TCU librarian.
And take
Let's
a
see, we have police
take
officer, speech
take my
therapist,
card and send me
firefighter,
an
as
email, and I'll
Jeff
tell you how you
mentioned.
can pay me
We
back.
have
Dan
educators. We
Freeman.
have, let's see, what else we have. We have a vet that's here. That's probably why I saw the dog earlier. So there are a number of, oh, there's someone from the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas
Okay.
that's here. So these kids are just going to be talking at these various tables and asking questions and that sort of thing, and we'll answer them. I mean, what kid these days at this
Okay.
age, or even any kid really, doesn't want to be a podcaster and do their own thing? I was
Okay.
reading.
Good to
Sammy's
meet you,
told me
Deb.
about
Thanks for
Mr.
stopping by.
Beast before, the
No,
podcaster
but I will right
who's
now.
26 years old. I was looking at some stuff yesterday in prep for all of this. And Mr. Beast is 26. He's a billionaire. And the way he got his money was through podcasting. And I don't know how many millions and hundreds of millions of viewers that he has, but he talks
Yeah.
about all kinds of stuff and does some pretty elaborate uh, podcasts where he gives away stuff, and it's pretty.
She
Some of
wanted
his
to buy a book.
productions are
She's a
done
big
with
fan of
that
mine. Can you
require
believe that?
hundreds of people to be able to pull it off. So
Go ahead and
he's spending
introduce
a lot of
yourself while
money
I'm
to
writing
do what he
this.
does. But this is a young man who, through
Hello,
podcasting's
I'm
made a
Deb Freeman.
billion. Is a billionaire now. So all that is a derivative of people, engaging. Yeah, I'm talking on the. Yeah. Why, you want to say something? Okay. Yeah, this is a lady who wants to do. Hang on a second.
She's a little shy. That's okay. Go ahead, Scott.
Okay. So uh, we're trying to do our own production, and we've invested a lot already. But Mr. Beast, these kids, I'm sure, all know who Mr. Beast is, or even the older ones probably know who Mr. Beast is. But I certainly didn't. But what kid doesn't want to be a podcaster?
Okay. Thank you.
And so this is going to be a lot of fun once they all get over here. So who was that, Jeff?
Uh, a lady named Deb Freeman. She lives here in town. She writes out at the senior center with Pat Pratt's writing group there,
Oh
and she
yeah.
said she's a big fan, and she just wanted to come by and
She's
get
a
a
fan
book.
of
And
the show
she
or
want
of your
of
poetry.
my poetry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she was just going to jump right on, huh?
yeah, yeah.
Was she going to say a poem? Is that what it was?
No, I was just gonna have her introduce herself, but then we realized that you were
Yeah,
talking at the same
well,
time, and
people don't want to be watching a dead show. So
yeah, we're not used to
while you're
doing
carrying
this
on,
live type of
I'm
program.
carrying the load as usual. Anyway, so what were you saying? You were talking about your.
Okay, so the methodology is we have a 30-minute class and we split it three ways. The first 10 is suffix exercise. I'll say something like ism, and you'll say Catholicism, Protestantism, Judaism. Everybody's writing them out and barking them down,
Right,
and then so the kids are building up a list. All
right.
right, and then the second thing we do is we take out uh, our poem. I read a poem to them, and then I just like when I'm reading poems on the show. This is called spontaneity. It was in the other day. You can't duplicate spontaneity. It doesn't work this way. Yet this I often say seems like nearly every
Oh, I didn't hear it. Day.
day.
Yeah.
Okay, these kids are barking out these answers to me. I'm telling you, 90% of my verses
And
because
they don't have it in front of them like Sammy
right
does.
because they're simple verses and
Yeah.
predictable verses.
Well, what?
And so after 20 minutes, now their head is all about rhyming, okay? And then we close with 10 minutes and I give them what I call a poem starter.
Yeah.
And this is the classic poem starter that really got them going. It was called If I Were a.
If I were a.
If I Were a. You can go a million different directions
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
But this one kid, we kind of we started to get more specific. I looked up at a tulip. If I was a tulip in a vase, people, but the best one, David, he's in eighth grade. He was in seventh last year.
Yeah.
We'll try to get him up here. He said, we point up to a flag on the wall in the library. And I said, if I were a flag on a wall, these kids all write something down. He's the first one to raise his hand. If I were a flag on the wall, I'd wait to hear my country's call. What?
Nice.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Seventh grader wrote that? And so then we put out a book and we entitled it "If I Were a." All the kids' names are in here, and we only had 2 months of classes at the end of last year. It was like 7 classes with each grade. Um, we did that third through eighth. Now
Yeah.
we're doing it first through eighth.
I wonder if that kid, the one that wrote that, has military in his family, like a grandfather that was in the military or dad or something. Because not the average seventh or eighth grade kid probably isn't going to think to say something so patriotic, right?
I did ask him, and it wasn't like his dad, but I think it was his grandfather.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
you know those kids. I remember my grandfather being in the military. It was at Pearl Harbor, and I used to just be in awe of his pictures of him being in the Navy and all that stuff. Um, Speaking of the military, Hegseth got confirmed.
saw that.
Took
So,
his first job, first day on the job today. So
well, the two liberal Republicans that you would expect to cast the no vote did,
you mean
but the
yeah,
two
Republicans, yeah,
Republicans.
yeah,
What I
yeah,
meant
you
was liberal Republican.
right, yeah,
But when when Mitch McConnell,
yeah.
uh,
Yes,
what was up with that?
I think
You tell me.
Mitch has got the same issue. He's got the same issue going as Biden did, in my opinion. And that is, you know what? I'm angry and bitter at the way this is all ending for me, and so I'm going to stick it. I'm just going to stick it to some people. And so what? What bugs me the most about what he did is that he and John Thune, who took his place as leader in the Senate, are very close. And so I wouldn't expect anybody to vote against their convictions. But the guy who replaced me, my dear friend, is now trying to get all this done. And I'm going to be a no vote uh, for reasons that really don't make much sense
Well,
and are pretty sad.
and what does that bode for the future when you're thinking about, well, are we gonna be looking at a regular situation where it's three and then
Well,
JD cast in the tiebreaker? I mean, you
here's what
can't
we
have any other falling out from the
no, we'll
ranks.
talk about this more on our show
Yeah.
tomorrow. Well, we've got three this week, or no, well, I don't know how many we have this week, but we got on Wednesday is Robert Kennedy Jr. and Thursday is Tulsi Gabbard. And
Hmm.
I'll be watching them in my office. I mean, I
Hmm.
really want to see this. We'll be talking about it on Thursday, but these are going to be, I think, tougher than Hegseth. And but the issue for particularly for Robert Kennedy is
I thought he was going to be the toughest.
Robert Kennedy.
No, Hexeth.
I think it's going to turn out to be well. They didn't get Hegseth, so now they're all worked up for. We got to get somebody,
Right.
and so we'll see what happens. Here come the
Here
kids
come the
along with a
kids.
little dog. Um,
Here come
so
some of my favorites.
yeah,
Which grade do we have here again? Kinder.
they're
Oh,
welcome to come up here if they want to. Yeah. Hey y'all, what's that? They're on a camera right there. So you guys say, hey, you guys see
turn
that
around.
phone right there? Don't hit it, but say hello, wave, say hi. See that camera? That one
And,
right there on the phone, right here. You see it? That so you're on Facebook, YouTube,
and guess
Twitch, Instagram.
and
What do
guess
you?
what? Next year, when you're in first grade, you're going to be in poetry class.
What grade are y'all in now?
You're
Kindergarten?
kindergartners.
Are you learning anything? Huh? Are you learning anything? What are you learning?
Hmm.
What?
Do any of you
Well,
got
he's
older?
telling what he's learning.
They we're kind of learning of the day of 100 because it's the school day of the day 100. So that's why in our class we were doing the number 10.
Oh
I like
wow.
it.
So we get to dress up as old people.
You
As
what?
what?
We get to dress up as old
Is are you
people.
dressed up as old people right now?
Here's like a
Let me ask you this:
Oh,
Am I an old person?
Yes.
I'm an old person
We have white hair.
what
because
about what?
Grandpas have white hair.
Grandpas have
and
white hair.
okay, I do have
Wait.
white hair, and I
Hey,
am a grandpa.
hey, what about me? What about me? Am I old person?
No.
Oh, look.
What do you mean? I thought bald people were old people too, huh?
No, bald's fashionable, right?
Fashionable.
Am I an old person? You're a s- Oh, there you
Uh,
go. You're a sweetheart. So what were you going to say you're learning?
We were learning about like we do our paper and we have like a number chart and all of that. Like Like we do cutting jar and we do our work and we have Chromebooks. And we also do reading and we have like our riddle reading books and we have handwriting books.
Do you have a sister that goes to school here?
No.
No.
You got a brother? What's his name?
Robert.
I got a sister. My little sister used to go to my same school, but we
There's also a girl named
that
Logan
was my
here.
last day one time. So she's still one, but she's small.
She's still one and she's going to school?
What's her name?
Wow. She's smart too. What do y'all what do y'all want to be when you grow up? You know yet?
I want to work at a restaurant.
What about you?
Restaurant.
A restaurant.
Yeah.
What about you?
A restaurant.
What's the deal with restaurants? Y'all really like restaurants. What do you want to be?
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, kids. Hey, one other thing. Do you like your plaid uniform? Kids, does that look familiar?
Yes.
What did you say you wanted to be when you grew up?
In the army.
In the army.
In the army. Wow.
Awesome.
The army.
You want
Yeah.
to be in the army? What do you want to be?
In the army.
In the army? Well, we got restaurants and army
Wow.
covered.
Wow.
Very good.
All right, kiddos. See ya.
Hey, look at the dog. Can everybody let them see the dog on the camera? See that dog? That is what is that?
Clear King Charles Spaniel.
Oh my.
Oh my
goodness. What's
gosh,
his
my
name?
daughter's on her
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
on her
Hey,
second
Eleanor.
Cavalier.
Hey, Eleanor. Hey, girl.
I know you too.
Hey. Very pretty. Yes. Is it the school? Is it the school have anything to do with the school?
That's
the
because I
dog?
teach all grades.
No.
I'm mom of one of the kindergarten.
Yeah, you're in what grade?
Awesome. Very good. All
First
right.
grade. Yeah.
Other children go to
Did you just start?
Stafford Elementary.
Are
and
you
they
new here?
have a
When did
service
you start
job
school?
That comes around. That's a Cavalier King Charles too.
In 4K?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like the
Yeah.
poetry class?
She's not quite a year old. She'll be.
When you go to the library and we write the
Yeah,
poems?
she's a really good girl.
Do you like that
Yeah.
class?
Yep.
Good.
She loves snuggles.
How are you?
Eleanor.
Good.
Nice to see you. Yes. You have fun. They were following the dog everywhere you were going. All right. Thank you. Yes, for sure. Well, there you have it. Sorry, I knocked my cord out of my phone, but so we got
Hey,
the
Rhett, get over here.
so pardon Jeff screaming in your ear.
Get
Oh.
right over here, Rhett.
All right, Rhett. We got Rhett.
Okay. It's okay to have a favorite in this world. I'll tell you that. And I'm going to tell you this. My man, Rhett, is my favorite person in this whole school. You did you know that?
Why is he your favorite?
Because look at the smile on that boy.
You got a girlfriend yet?
Yeah.
You do? What's her name?
Aubrey.
Does she go to school here?
Yes.
Does Aubrey know that she's your girlfriend? Are you sure she knows?
Yeah.
Is she in this house in the building right now?
Go get her.
Where is she? Go get her, yeah. Go get her. Tell her we want to talk to her.
Calling Aubrey. Calling Aubrey.
Is that her? She was looking over here this way. You know when
I
you
don't believe
scream
you asked
out-
that question.
when you scream. Well, that's always what I ask young kids, young boys. You know when you scream, you're screaming into that microphone, and you're gonna.
Yeah.
They're like,
Sorry. I won't do it again.
"Oh, wait a minute. Where's Aubrey? Aubrey, come here. Come here. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
You don't have a boyfriend?
No.
That's what I thought.
Wait a minute. What's his name?
Rhett.
Rhett, you got something to say, don't you?
Yeah.
Who's your girlfriend?
Aubrey.
Aubrey. Who's your boyfriend?
I don't have a boyfriend.
There you go. There you go. That's all we needed
Rhett,
to know.
You got some working to do, bud. Yeah.
All right.
What do you got? Huh?
Because I broke a window.
You broke a window, so she's not your boyfriend? I mean, your girlfriend? No.
I broke a window. I was shooting at something. And then it ricocheted and broke a window.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, he said you were his girlfriend, and we just wanted to meet you.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Well, you're very pretty. What grade are you in? Kindergarten?
First.
First. Are you liking it? Yeah. What are you learning so far?
I like math. That's really fun. And
Hard math? No.
it seems like 3K math, but it's really not.
It's really not. Do you know what you kind of want to do when you get older?
Veterinarian.
Nice.
Is there a vet? I think there's a Dr. Fret's a vet. Oh, is she the vet? That's a sweet dog, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to meet you. Okay, you're very pretty and very polite.
And do you like your plaid skirt?
What's a plastic?
A plaid skirt.
Your skirt,
You like your uniform?
you have to wear.
Oh, I like my normal clothes.
You like
You
your
do,
normal
yeah.
clothes?
It's hard to be fashionable with a uniform on, isn't it?
Do you like the way
Yeah.
that poetry book looks like your skirt, though?
No, it sure does. See that
That's
dark?
that's the book that we wrote last year, 3rd through 8th grade. But when you come to class all the time, when you come to the library for the poetry class, those poems that we write in there, they're going to end up in a book that's going to have a different cover and a different name. Right.
Cool. So you'll
Okay,
have
Aubrey.
a poem. You'll have a poem in a book. All right, Aubrey.
Have
Is
a
it
good day.
Aubrey or Audrey?
Aubrey.
Aubrey. All right. Well, you have a good day, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Thanks for stopping.
She's sweet. Oh, Rhett trying to pull a fast one on us right there.
Oh
See?
my God!
That's why. And he was eager to go get her.
I know.
Now, if I had,
Can you
if,
can you believe he thought?
I hope we didn't. Parents, if you're watching, I hope we didn't hurt his heart and
That
let
may
him
have been-
down.
That may have been one of the most classic live podcast moments in the history of all
Well, I mean,
podcasts.
he knew exactly who she was, and he was convinced that she was his girlfriend.
He's a nice kid. His dad is this Red Oak
Oh,
fireman over here, and his mom
Is
is
that's who he's talking to? His daddy?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then his mom is a physical therapist, and they've got a hey Lee, hey Lee, Lee.
Yeah. He's full of pep and he's fun, and he went back over there with her.
This is Lee Lamont. He's with the Red Oak Fire Department, and he's the father of
Of
Rhett
Rhett.
that we just interviewed.
He's a character. What? Hopefully, he didn't say
Well,
anything.
here's what we
bad.
did. We asked him. We were just talking to him, and then we said, I leaned over and I said, "You got a girl?"
You.
Okay. I leaned over and said, "You got a girlfriend yet?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, well, "What's her name?" And he said, "Aubrey." And I said, "Is she in this place right now?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, "Go get her." He took off running and he found her and she came over here and I said, "Aubrey, I hear you have a boyfriend." She said, "I've got no boyfriend."
She wouldn't claim
And
him.
he was standing right here. And he was like, I said, "You got some answering to do here, Rhett."
No birthday presents for you.
Anyway, we just wanted to tell you about that little experience.
Well, thank you, sir.
And tell us a little bit about your ranch and your cattle and your hay business.
All right. So we do raise horse and cow hay, primarily horse hay, but we cow calf operation. So we raise calves, and we've got just kind of got over to selling some or raising them for stock show and rodeo kind of calves instead of just the commercial side of it. But and also we do agricultural spraying with drones. So whether
Nice.
it's herbicide or pesticides or whatever you might need, we do everything from range and pasture to hay fields to spraying mesquite trees. So
And you do that all in addition to being a firefighter.
yes, sir.
So
Stay
your
pretty busy.
schedule allows, I mean, I don't know, you guys like,
So we're on
is,
we're 4896s now. So that we work
oh,
2
yeah.
days straight and then we're off for 4 days. So
Well, that's nice.
it works
Yeah.
out. It works out pretty good.
Yeah. What was it before that?
It
Your
was 2448s.
2840. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that's in Red Oak.
Yes,
Is
sir.
Waxahachie the same? Do you know?
They just went over
Oh,
to
to the-
4896s.
Yeah.
I think at the beginning of the year.
If you had your preference, that would be what you want, the 4896.
It's I mean it's
Yeah.
half dozen one way or the other. With young kids, being
Mhm.
away for 48 hours is a little more difficult.
Yeah.
But if you were a single guy or
Yeah.
if your kids were older, the 4896 is
Yeah.
great because you end up you're off more.
Yeah.
But it's difficult.
Interesting. Well, how many siblings does Rhett have?
It's one.
Just one, and is he older or younger?
She's 2
She.
years older. Yes.
All right.
Got
Well,
a
there he
first and a
is.
third grader.
There you.
There he is. There's the man.
All right.
She's a sweetheart. And the name of your business is?
Lamont Hay and Cattle, but also it's Lone Star Aerial Applications.
All righty. Here comes another, and you know they all love you.
Thank
They
you.
love your
Yes, sir. Thank
table.
you.
All
Good
right, see
job
ya.
with Rhett.
All right.
Uh-huh. All right, here come the older students. Right here between us. Um, so there you go. That Rhett's dad, I forget what'd you call it? Lee.
Lee
Lee
Lamont.
is you just heard as a firefighter, but we wanted to give as many people in here that are taking time off from their schedules to be with these kids. We want to put them on the air if they would like to go on the
Yeah,
air.
and we
So
just had the 8th grade walk in here, and so I had these guys last year as 7th graders, and that story I was telling you about the kid that wrote about the flag on the wall. His name is David. He's with that bunch. We'll try to get him here.
yeah, we'll get him over here. So this school, St. Joe's, many of you watching will know about St. Joe's. Is it all K through 12?
It's got pre-K 3 and 4 also.
Oh, and does it go through 12?
No, through 8. Just
8.
through 8.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if they have sports and that sort of thing. We're in what looks like a gym. I mean, it is
Yeah.
a gym,
They
but they don't have any
two
basketball goals.
two
So
sports. They have track and maybe women's softball. I can't remember. Hey, Karen, what are the 2 sports they have here?
I'm sorry.
What are the 2 sports they have here?
Basketball
yeah,
and
Track?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got
Very
one
good.
second?
I do.
This is Mrs. Karen Whitty. She's the librarian, and she was the one that took the dare of saying, you know what? I think I can work with that man, and I think from what I've seen, I think we can produce some poetry. And did we produce some poetry?
We produced an amazing volume of poetry. Yes, we did.
So we have our classes in the library, which is a great setting because they're already thinking about reading. Karen, I'm not saying she's perfect in this regard, but she can tell you just about every kid's name in every grade.
really.
And what do we have now? About 150?
155. 155.
155.
Total kids in the
In the
school? Yeah.
Yes.
And we've got some classes of 7 and 8 people, and we've got some, is 16 our highest?
20.
20. What grade is that again?
It's the kinder group.
The kinder, yeah. But we're not doing them.
No, we're not. We have not tackled them
In
yet.
a school like this, what is the student to teacher ratio?
Every class is different.
Is it?
Every class
Yeah.
is different.
But I mean, if it's the 20 grade, they still just get the one teacher.
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah.
She has an aide. All our littles have aides up through kinder.
Do you know how
then
many aides I would have to have if I had 20 preschool or kindergarten kids?
one aide per kid.
Oh my, I'd have to have drugs and all kinds of stuff and a bunch of help.
Right.
I can't imagine what that would be like.
I know.
And Rhett's one of those. Rhett, do you know Rhett? Oh,
I know, Rhett.
they've already heard it, but I have to tell you this. Jeff brought him over here, and we were talking to him, and as I like to do with little kids, I leaned over and I said, "Hey, you got a girlfriend?" And he went, "Oh yeah, I got a girlfriend." And I said, "Is she in here?" He said, "She's in here." So what's her name? Aubrey. Well, go get her. And he took off. You know, most kids would be shy. Well, he took off and got her to come over here, and then we leaned over and said, "Hey, we hear you got a boyfriend." And
She
he's
could not
standing
have
right
looked
here.
more shocked.
And she said, "I don't have a boyfriend." And he's standing right there. We might have ruined the kid for life with that, but
And his dad is
yeah,
here.
yeah. We was over here a minute ago.
Yeah, his mom is here too.
That's
So
funny.
yeah, we have some students who are both their parents. So I think that's the beauty of this event is when the kid walks through that door and they see their parent
Yeah,
out of the normal parent setting talking about their job.
right.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. Like that little boy right there. He just ran over and gave his mama a
Oh
hug.
yeah. There's another one.
Yeah,
Oh, that one right
we're
there.
we're the exception here. Every person here has
a kid.
one or more here.
That is correct. That is correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have all of them. which
I
is
I have
Yeah.
all.
so
And that makes me the lucky one.
yes, definitely.
And you see the smile on my face. This is me. I teach 1 week a month, and I teach all my grades. And here comes our man Tommy.
Aw.
Tommy, come on up. This is Karen's grandson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Tom's
Well, it's nice talking to you.
too.
You guys are on
Come on over here.
live stream. Y'all are on a show called Grit and Good News, and we're here today just covering what's going on. So, and you guys know Jeff, right? Mr. Jeff? Yeah? What's your name?
Tommy Brown.
Tommy Brown. What's your name?
Stephen Crowley. Stephen Crowley.
Yeah, what grade are y'all in?
6.
Yeah? Well, don't be
Tell
so
them
excited about it.
what town that's not named Waxahachie but is in Ellis County that you live in?
Alma.
Alma. How far is that from here?
It's South Venice. It's like 5 minutes south
Oh,
of
that's
Venice. Not even.
Yeah. Well, do you like going to school here?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you probably don't like wearing a uniform, do you?
No.
No. What
I'm
about
used
you?
to it, though.
No.
I'm
You
good.
you don't mind? Oh, well, you got on Oh, so you can wear the hoodie?
Yes.
Is it green and blue all the time? Green or blue all the time?
Yeah.
And you get Fridays off, right? From you get Fridays off from uniform?
Mass uniform. We have to wear mass uniforms, which is even worse.
Well, that
Tie and everything.
On Fridays, you have to wear a tie?
and what does anybody around here look like your uniform today?
Like the workers
Oh,
or like the interviewers.
he's talking about him.
Oh.
He thinks he looks like y'all.
Yes.
A blue sport coat,
Our mass uniforms. Yes.
mass uniforms. I wish I had one with your logo on it.
Yeah.
I might have to work on Mark.
So
well,
you
don't call
guys
him Mark.
both have the poetry with Mr. Jeff?
Yes.
What do y'all call him? Mr. Jeff or Mr. Lynch?
Mr. Lynch.
And do you have to call everybody Mr. or Mrs.?
Yes.
Yeah. That's good. Do you enjoy the poetry?
Yes. It's
Yeah. Now, is either one of them that said the thing about the flag?
No,
No.
that's David. He's in 7th.
7th grade.
Eight.
8th grade.
Yeah, he was in 7th when he wrote it.
So
is Henry in your grade?
Yes.
Yeah.
how long?
The Altuve.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, here at the Altuve.
Is he here right now?
Yes.
Go get Henry. real quick.
Yeah, go track.
He's gonna go get
go track
Henry.
Henry down.
So do you play any? Y'all have sports here, right?
Basketball.
Basketball.
And they do volleyball, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't play here. I play baseball.
Out in Alma.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah.
And
What position you play?
catcher.
Third base and pitcher.
Oh, I thought you kind of look like a pudge kind of
No.
guy, a catcher. And how many y'all have this kind of thing every year?
Yes, sir.
And do you like it?
Yeah, it's fun.
What would you be doing right now if you weren't in here?
What time is it?
It's 2:15.
Religion.
Religion.
Yes.
I saw your sister giving the first reading yesterday at Mass.
Yes.
What is religion class like? What do you do?
You
Study the
just-
Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Have you guys been in school here ever since you got in school? Started school?
I have. I've been here since pre-K 3.
What about you?
I've been here since the 4th grade.
Did you hear what he said? Since pre-K 3.
Yeah, so you've been here your whole
Yeah, I've been here.
school career.
Yeah.
And speaking of career, this is called Community Day, but it's like a career day, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any idea what you want to be when you get older?
I want to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
want to be a real estate lawyer.
Nice. Did you talk to Chad over there? He's a
Not yet.
The man with his hands crossed
he's
there.
a criminal
Yeah.
attorney, but
Yeah. I'll go over there.
yeah, well, good. Well, I'm glad you enjoy Mr. Jeff's
Yes, I do.
poetry.
Yes.
You want to hear my poem?
What?
No, I don't know any poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. That's the rest I
The
know.
Bills
of.
were pretty good, but now they're singing the blues.
Yeah, there you go. Did y'all watch football on TV?
Yeah, that game was rigged.
That was rigged.
That was a first down.
That was a first down.
It was.
It was, wasn't it?
That's not a complete pass.
That was not a complete pass.
Nope. It's been rigged all
If a sixth grader can
This,
figure
this
that out,
sounds like Rita's sons have been on the refs all year long.
well,
But you know what? Tommy knows his worth.
It's been bad all year.
It
I
has
tell you,
been.
what, it's getting to the point where I don't even want to watch it anymore.
Yeah, ask Henry. He's mad about it because he likes the Texans, and the Texans game was real bad. The refs were. I mean, I'm tired of it.
Well, now who you think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs.
I think the Chiefs.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, the Chiefs.
Of all the
I don't
teams,
like either team, but
yeah, me either. But of all the teams in sports, across all levels, the team I hate the most are the Chiefs.
Did you?
Yes.
Can you find Henry?
Yes, he's going. Oh.
We're looking for
Oh,
Henry.
okay. Make sure he
Here
comes
come
over here, would you?
the
And
the
make sure
place
your
is pretty
sister
much
Carolyn.
full now with kids, and
She's Caroline, not
this
Carolyn.
kid's
Right?
wearing shorts. He ain't got any sense. How come he gets to wear pink?
I think it was because his birthday.
Oh, nice.
His birthday could
I
have been.
think
You can wear what
Is
you
it-
want
is-
on your birthday.
was
Yeah.
that Dumond in the pink?
Oh, Bryce.
Oh, Bryce. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so all the kids, I don't know if these are all grades in here now, but
Not. It doesn't. No, it's not the whole school.
Most of the little ones have cleared out.
so when you guys do you guys use social media? Are you allowed to?
Like at home. Yes.
What do you use the most?
Instagram and YouTube.
Instagram and YouTube. You don't even look at Facebook, do you?
No, I don't have to.
Do you look at TikTok?
How are you?
No, I don't have to.
Good. You guys want to be on
All
the
right.
podcast?
You
Come
want
on
to come
over
over
here.
here? All right,
We're
boys.
clearing you out.
All right, it's
Get your
good seeing
sister over
y'all.
here and Henry over here.
Y'all be good. All right, we got two young ladies coming over.
One
guys
can
wanna
sit, one can stand.
Yeah, or y'all can share the chair if you want to. Y'all sit down right there. Y'all going to share the chair? You're going to stand up. What's your name?
Penelope.
Penelope. Do they call you Penelope, or is there a short version of it?
They just call me Penelope.
Does anybody
call
call you
you-
Penny? No.
No. And what is your name?
Aditi.
Say it again.
Aditi.
Aditi. And what grade are y'all in?
Third grade.
Third. My goodness.
Didn't I give you a bookmark or an award for best poem recently?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I know so. I know so.
I know so.
I remember it.
So, do you enjoy Mr. Jeff's classes? Poetry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you?
Yes.
Say that, right?
Yeah. I guess you have to say that, but I'm sure you do like it. And you wrote a good poem for Mr. Jeff? Yeah. Well, what's it like being in the third grade? Do you know everything yet?
No, not.
You don't know everything? Do you know everything yet?
We only have 8 kids, and yet.
You only have 8 kids in your
And
class, so
those
that's
kids-
good. Yeah. Do y'all like going to school here?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, we got a line building. Good to see
All
you,
right,
ladies.
good to see
All right.
y'all. Hey, Pat, come on in. You going to bring Michael over?
Sure. Not
Come over, Michael. Have a seat, Michael. So, Michael, you wrote a book, right?
Yes.
Tell us about it. It's okay. Yeah, we're just on. A few people are watching us. You just be you and tell us. What'd you write about?
Oh, it's called Anna of the Amazon.
And what's that about?
It's about helping the rainforest.
And is Anna a person or an animal?
She's an animal,
What kind of animal?
a snake.
Oh, yeah, a good snake.
Yep, she's a good snake.
Yeah. So, what made you write a book about the Amazon?
Well, I just came up with these ideas and had to put it together, and well, I had to do research on the internet so I can figure out how to do them.
Yeah. And how many pages is your book?
30 pages.
Nice. And are you selling it, or do you just you give it away? How can somebody get one?
I'm selling. It's on you can buy it off Amazon at the Waxahachie Sun.
Oh, we have that down there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, I'll have to check that out. And this is Pat Pratt. Pat, for a number of years, although I haven't seen many columns lately, but
for about a year.
well, we want you back into if you can. Pat has written many a column for us, and they are every one I've ever read is hilarious. Tell them what you write about, Pat.
I write about snippets of life and how we can see good in everyday things, and I try to make it lighthearted, and I always end with
Nice.
I saw God today in whatever, and where did you see God today?
Very good. And she often writes about her husband. Yes, and it is
And dogs.
and dogs
and dogs and
too,
cats.
yeah.
And
It's very funny. So what were we
you
going to say?
January 8th was a great day in Waxahachie. Let me tell you why. Because
There
not
it is.
only did our man Michael have a front page poem, I managed to sneak one in on page 5 right below you. So Michael and I are in the paper the same day.
Yeah,
But
hold
he's
that
on
up.
the
Hold it up so yours and his. I wanted them to see his story too on the front page of the Sun.
there he is.
There it is.
And
Yeah.
it's a big article because it's continued on the backside.
Oh, there he is.
That's
Yeah, very
January
good.
8th edition.
Did any of your friends see that story, or people in your life see that story?
Yes.
Yeah. So you may be a star now, a celebrity. You think?
Yeah. Yep.
He said he was going to be
I-
famous now.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I said I was going to be famous now.
There you go. You've been on the front page of the paper, and now you're on a live stream. See that phone right there staring at us right here?
Uh-huh.
We're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. Yep. That's what we are. So everybody
Way to go,
can see
Pat.
you. Anything you want to say to everybody?
That's how you get it.
Y'all keep
You can go after the show and still watch that. You can go to the
Get your
Facebook. Okay.
y'all can get my book and y'all can do anything or set y'all's minds to.
Very good. Excellent. Well, it's good to be with you. Thank you for coming over. All right. Anna of the Amazon.
See you, Michael. Thanks.
By Michael Gann.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, Mr.
How are
All
you
right, Jeff's
doing?
going to interview somebody
Good.
here.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Ariana.
And you're in what grade?
Third.
Third.
It's all yours.
How are you enjoying poetry class?
It's okay.
It's okay. I think the longer you're at it, the more you'll like it.
Yeah.
Do you feel good though when you write a poem? I mean, when I give you that poem starter and then you come up with something and it cotton picking rhymes, does that make you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. See the smile? Rhyming makes you smile.
It does.
You know what? I need to make a note to myself. That might be a good start for a poem. You carry on with her.
Okay, so you're in what grade?
Third.
Third. And have you been going here your whole school life, like ever since you've been in school?
Yes, thanks, Kinder.
Since kindergarten. And will you go through all the way through the 8th grade?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know where you might go
Caroline.
after when it's time to change?
I might go to a public school.
What happened to Henry?
In Waxahachie, or do you live in another city?
How you
Hachi.
doing? Good to see you.
Well,
See
it's
you,
nice
good
for
to see
you
ya.
to stop
All
by,
right.
and we appreciate
All
it.
right.
And nice talking to you.
All right.
Okay,
Everybody
thank
wanna
you.
talk?
Bye-bye.
All right.
All right, who's up
All right.
next?
All of us.
Wait a minute. Y'all can't do it by yourself. Are you scared?
Yes.
Y'all ain't got. All right, we'll start with Jeff. Tell us your name.
It's our man JJ.
Let him. Yeah, JJ, say it on the microphone.
I'm JJ. I'm 13 in 7th grade.
And you're full of trouble. I can tell.
My name is Aiden. I'm 14 years old, and I'm in 8th grade.
My name's David. I'm I'm 13 and I'm in 8th grade.
My name's Lucas. I'm 13 and I'm in 8th grade. My name's Jacob. I'm 14 and I'm in 8th grade.
So everybody's 13, but you. Oh,
Well,
you're
they're all
14.
in 8th except JJ's here in
All
7th.
right, here's the big question. Have we got any girlfriends?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Who is it?
Yes. I have a girlfriend.
What's her name?
Brianna.
Does she go to school here?
No.
Does
She-
she know
she said-
she's your girlfriend?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because we just asked Red a minute ago if he had a girlfriend, and he said yes. And then we asked her if she was his girlfriend, and she said she didn't have a boyfriend. So he had a girlfriend, but she didn't know he was her boyfriend. What about you?
I do.
Well, you said that with some confidence there, Slick. All right, what's her name?
Laney.
Does she go to school here? Why
See?
you say it like that?
See?
Why you say it like that?
Because she's all the way up in Dallas.
Well, that'll keep
trip.
things fresh. Right. All right. What about you?
Yes, I do.
Does she know it?
Yes.
Oh, she's right there. Are you his girlfriend? Okay. Well, that's good. All right. Your name was what?
Oh,
JJ, do you have a girlfriend?
he's the smartest one of the bunch.
What about you?
No, I do
All
not.
right. Well, cool. So,
Hey, I want to tell you a couple individual stories.
all right.
JJ, matter of fact, he's in a chatty mood today because he can be a little bit reserved. Okay?
Are you quiet?
And he's, I wouldn't say, so he's in seventh, so I had him last year in sixth. He wasn't the guy that was just dying to write poetry. Okay.
He wasn't?
No.
No.
And after the first couple of classes this year, he wasn't. But if I go through my notebook here, you'll see that JJ got a poem of the day last
Did
Thursday.
you really? Are you
Yeah.
proud of that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
And you know what? I'm glad to see him go from a guy that didn't really care about him
Yeah.
to being happy to do it.
This guy, he got a poem.
Now this guy, he's the
You-
guy. That's David that we were
You mean,
bragging
that's
about.
the one that wrote the poem
Yeah.
about the flag? Yeah, I heard about that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what's the best thing about being 13 and 14 years old?
I don't even know. You get a bunch of food.
You get a bunch of food?
And we don't care about taxes.
You don't care? Not yet. Oh, it's coming, brother. It's coming.
Hey, let me tell you another talent. Our man Lucas. Tell Scott what you play instrument wise.
What?
do you play instrument wise?
I play trumpet at our mass.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
He does. He plays trumpet at 5 o'clock mass with his brother,
Yeah.
who I had last year when he was in 8th grade, and he moved on.
Where does your brother go to school now?
Bishop Lynch.
Bishop
Okay.
Lynch.
Well, wait a minute. Where's that?
In Dallas.
Okay. Do you live in Dallas?
No, I live in West Hatchet.
Oh.
I work in Dallas
Got
this
it.
year.
There's two Catholic high schools, Bishop Lynch and Bishop Dunn.
Got it,
Bishop
yeah.
Dunn is the closer one.
Yeah.
Down in kind of Oak Cliffish or Duncanville, I'm not sure. Bishop Lynch is way up in East Dallas.
Yeah.
But it's kind of closer to us since we live in Ennis.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
do
blasted up
y'all
45.
play sports or like sports?
Oh yeah.
Did y'all watch that football game yesterday? The Bills.
No, I saw that. I saw the score though.
What'd you think of that?
They should
Uh,
have won.
exactly.
Bills should have won. Bills should have won.
Yeah. Is the NFL rigged?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, that's a unanimous NFL is rigged. All right, fellas. Well,
Here
it looks
come the
like we
lady
got
folks.
girls waiting to
All right.
see.
All right.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Be good. Okay, thank you.
You have to.
Oh, somebody got
Yeah, David.
what's David?
Okay.
Oh, they nabbed David to read a poem.
Here come our
All right,
eighth,
sit down, David.
our,
Sit
eighth
down,
grade
David.
ladies. And by the way,
I'm not 8th grade.
I'm sorry.
All right.
yeah.
Okay. So what are you reading here?
This is this year's, right?
Yeah,
The one
Okay.
you wrote or somebody else wrote?
mine.
Okay, read it to us.
And it kind of looks like it's been edited.
Well, well, that would have been Karen's doing. And here's what happened with this poem. I was telling you guys earlier how we have our 3 segments, and the last one I give a poem starter. And last year's great poem starter was "If I Were a."
Yeah,
And
right.
David is the one
What
who came up
flag?
with the flag on
Yeah.
the wall one. So this year, the book is going to be called "Because I Was a." You like it? Because I was
Was
a.
Well,
It's a
before
nice
you
starter because you can go a lot of places.
Yeah, I asked Jeff if he knew because of your ending or whatever to the poem. Is anyone in your family in the military?
My great grandfathers.
Great grandfather. Okay. Is that why you
My
thought
great
of that?
grandfathers were.
Is that why you thought of that, or is
Yes.
patriotism? Yeah. Okay. Got it.
So this was just a couple week and a half ago. We went with "Because I Was a," and go ahead, David.
Because I was a proud citizen of our country's land, I could hear the sound of our great nation's band, music of freedom and liberty. All started from the throwing of somebody's tea.
Very good.
Okay.
These kids
All right.
amazing or what?
Is that genius?
Very good.
Is that-
Yeah.
Am I teaching the cream of the crop?
You are.
All right.
What do you, with that kind of stuff, what do you want to be when you grow up if you know now?
I don't know. Not whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, there's some writing skills there for sure. So good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
you
Give
ladies
up your
wanna,
chair.
you want to sit down and chat? Thank you, bud.
And you did a reading in Sunday's Mass, didn't you?
Yes.
Let me tell you what. That was the longest reading we have all year.
Yes.
It was 2 pages.
Yeah, it was 2 pages.
This I can't remember who was it by. Was it by?
It was a letter from St. Paul to the Corinthians, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you look at a long reading like that and say, why me?
I kind of volunteered myself to do
Oh,
it.
and you
so-
knew it was that long? Yeah.
Wait, but Caroline, you didn't fight for the longer one. You took the short.
Yeah, I asked her if she wanted me to do it, but then she was like, "No, I want to do it." I mean, I would have done it, but I like the short one.
You
So-
look familiar. What's your family last name?
Brown.
This is Tommy's sister.
Tommy's okay.
My dad's Jared Brown.
You look familiar. Oh well, I
All
probably
right.
know him somehow.
All right.
So,
Go ahead with your much shorter reading, and of course it starts with because I was a.
Okay. Because I was a potato chip, I would be eaten with a bowl of dip. I'd be eaten without any hesitation, and certainly with no desperation.
Hello, hesitation and desperation.
very good.
Chip and dip.
Very good.
Okay. Do you think that the way that we do the class gets your head in a rhyming mood so you can do this?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right. You got anything else you want to say about your boyfriend while he's gone?
I don't know.
All right, we're going to tell you all the same story we told them.
These
Our
readers,
story of the day. So, Rhett, you know Rhett? Little Rhett? He's crazy, right? Yeah. So we asked Rhett, we were talking. Well, we love him, and here's why. He came up here to talk to Mr. Jeff a little while ago, and he was standing right here. Well, that's the point. I leaned over and said, "You got a girlfriend?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, "Is she here?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "What's her name?" "Aubrey." "Well, go get her." So he ran to get her. She came over here, and I said, "Hey, Aubrey, I hear you have a boyfriend." And she said, "I don't have a boyfriend." And he was standing right here. So he has some answering to do.
That's Red's sister. Come here.
Oh, that's Rhett's sister?
This is Red's sister.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to
So-
see you too.
You know you're one of my favorites. But you're all my favorites, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So that's Rhett's sister.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, anyway,
They're
yeah, his daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
All right. You want to
thank
read
you.
your poems?
You want to read yours? Okay.
Because I was a best friend, I knew that this match would never end. Linking arms and skipping down the bend, eating ice cream in the hot summer sun, wishing this day would never be done.
Jeff, you were doing some teaching.
You know what I'm doing? I'm inspiring. That's what I do. All right.
Well, let's hear it.
Because I was a unicorn, I'd have a big sparkly horn and a fluffy rainbow tail. Fighting against a horse, I would prevail.
Yeah, there you go. Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Hey,
And
let me
another
ask
one?
you a simple question. Is it really that hard to rhyme?
No.
No.
Do y'all enjoy the class?
Yes.
Looks like it. Yeah.
All you
Wow.
got to do is want. Hello?
It's also fun because we get food sometimes. Yeah, I agree.
Nothing like enticing kids with food.
Like last time we ate his apples.
He's out. You know, we played golf the other day and he had apples and I ate several of them. Very good, huh?
Honey crisp. They're
All
the
right.
best.
Anything y'all want to close out with?
I don't know.
All right. Tell me how old are y'all?
I'm 14. I'm 13. I'm 13.
What's the best thing about being 13 and 14 years old?
The teachers like us. Well,
Because of your age?
because we're in eighth. Us two are in eighth grade, so the teachers like us better than the other grades. We get those special priorities, I guess you could say, since we're in eighth grade. And she's in seventh grade though, so she doesn't. No,
So you're just a lowly seventh grader. Is that what they're saying?
She's not Justin. She's not Loli.
No, of course not. Well, we're glad you came over to see us. And this is called Grit and Good News, our show we do every Tuesday and Thursday. So right now you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. You'll be able to. Do y'all use Facebook at all?
no, I use YouTube. I use
All right.
Instagram,
So listen,
Instagram, and YouTube.
So Jeff gave you the card. If you go to YouTube, put in Waxahachie Sun, you'll see this later on tonight, and you can watch it and see how you looked. and
But this
sounded.
minute live.
This is live
You're
right
on it
now, but
right
you
now,
can see
live.
it later.
Yeah.
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 All right.
All right,
So
ladies.
Thank you.
As you can
Bye.
see, everybody
Bye.
wants on this show.
Here's somebody else. Uh-oh.
It's me and you.
All right. Somebody sit down. Who we have here? What's your name?
Norwood. John Norwood.
What's your name?
Aaron or AJ.
Why you almost forgot that, didn't you? Did you almost forget your name?
We're nervous.
Aaron. All right. Well, you gave me two names. Your first and last, or did you say? What did you say when I asked you your name?
Nickname.
Oh, what's your nickname? What is what is it?
AJ.
AJ. What's your name?
Ella.
And what's your name?
You know me.
Oh, you were just here a minute ago. We don't. Yeah. So Ella, I hear you got a brother named Rhett. Is he crazy?
Yes, sir.
Very crazy, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, what grade are y'all in?
We're in 8th grade, but we're midgets.
You're not 8th grader. He's trying. This kid's trying to trick me.
You guys be next,
She's
okay?
in 5th grade. I'm in 3rd. 5th grade. And he's
Yeah.
in 4th grade. How dare
Hey,
you?
Hey, AJ,
you
come here.
You two.
Come here. You got a girlfriend?
No.
You're in the. You're
Okay.
blocking the camera there.
What's his name? John Norwood. You have a girlfriend?
Yes, sir.
What's her name?
Her.
Which one? Oh, look at her. She's getting. You're turning red. Oh, you're pretty cool. You're pretty cool, aren't you? Do you have any brothers?
I only have a sister.
Sister. Okay. Well, what do y'all enjoy this day here?
Yes, sir.
How come you enjoy it?
Because we get to learn about all the jobs and what they do. And
Do
then
you-
I can hear John Norwood finally. Like, I've been asking him my whole life, do you? And now he's actually admitting it.
Do you what?
Admitting what?
Admitting that he has a girlfriend.
Oh, what?
Which is you.
Look at he's being cool too. Well, all right. So, do you guys know what you want to be when you get older?
Okay.
Yes, sir. I want to be a pediatrician.
Very
hang on.
good.
Well,
A voice actor.
do they have to
A
leave?
voice actor. Very good. What about, did you already answer that? No.
I want to be, what is it called again? A scientist.
A scientist. Nice. What about you, John?
Scientist.
Very good. We got some smart kids here. All right. Anything else y'all want to say before you have to go?
I mean,
Go Knights.
Go what? Knights. Knights, yeah.
I am not his girlfriend.
Uh-oh. Y'all better talk things through. All right? All right, AJ.
He said that a long time ago.
All right, well.
all right,
that's
we're
good.
wrapping up because we
All
got
right, yeah,
another
we're
crew
looking-
coming in. Y'all be
Okay,
good.
y'all. Be good.
Come on around the back.
Oh, my gosh. I couldn't do this. Be around this all day. I'd go crazy. Hello. Well, y'all, one of y'all can sit down if you want to. Very good. What's your
Yes,
name?
it is.
Ivania.
Ivania.
Yeah, you can have a. you can
Jeff's
have
talking to
box
somebody
fans.
over there.
Don't tell everybody else you got one, though.
Jeff, they can hear you.
Huh?
Jeff's giving something
Can't
away.
fit.
Jeff, they can hear you on camera. We're being surrounded here. What's going on? What do you got in your hand?
I have a prayer, a little prayer book, and gummies.
Nice. What's your name?
My name is Robert.
Robert. You guys come right. You're on camera, so come right over here so the camera won't block us. Okay. What's your name?
Carrie.
What's your name?
Colton.
Colton. All right. What's your name?
Riley.
Riley. What's your? I already asked you, didn't I? What's your name?
My name is Addie, but my real name is Adeline.
Adeline, but they call you Annie.
Addie.
Addie.
Where do you normally sit during class?
In the first line.
In the first line. What's
Right
your
next-
name?
Savannah.
Savannah. What's your name? Have you already been over here? Okay. What's your name?
Jillian.
Very nice. Just yell out how old you are. How old are
Everybody.
y'all?
7,
7 and 8.
Oh
7 and
my
8.
gosh. So 7th and 8th grade. Does that mean y'all are in the 2nd grade?
Yeah, but supposed for 8.
Yes, sir.
My name is Isaac.
Isaac. Well, what grade are you in, Isaac?
2nd.
2nd. Are you learning anything?
Yes.
What are you learning?
We're learning a lot.
You learning like what?
Like cursive.
Very good. Yeah, very good.
Alrighty, well, they got to go.
Oh, y'all have to go. You got to go back to school. Oh, thank you. Bye. Y'all be,
School.
and now you got to go back to school.
We are already at school.
You got to go back to class.
But this is our
Don't give me any smack. I will lay the belt out. Oh my gosh.
How are you? Good.
I'd
thank
last
you.
1 hour as a teacher. I'm telling you right now.
Good afternoon. Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Isabella, bro.
What was your name?
Isabella,
Isabella, what grade are you in?
6,
And that makes you 12?
11.
11. And have you been going to school here all your whole school life?
No, not at all.
No.
Yes,
Are you brand new to school here?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
She came in at the semester.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that you can let her use your mic. Did you move here from another place, another state?
Yes.
What state?
Florida.
Oh, do you like Waxahachie so far?
Yes.
And how come you moved? Did your mom or dad get transferred or something?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you'll like Texas.
Mhm.
Yeah, it gets kind of cold, but it's hotter than it is cold because you haven't been here in the summer yet, have you?
No.
No, it'll get hot. But you like St. Joe's?
Yes.
Yeah, and you're in what grade did you say?
6.
6. Wow. And
Scott, ask her what she got because she's a new student.
what did you get because you were a new student?
From me.
One of your
A
poetry
book?
books?
Yeah. Do you like the poetry class?
Yes.
Yeah, you enjoy it? Well, you got it upside down.
And what did I promise you I would give you next time I saw you?
Crayons.
The crayons to match the book.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you.
So you like it here so far, and do you know how long you'll be in Texas? I mean, do you plan on your parents and family plan on being here a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Well, it's nice to meet you. You're very polite, and thank you very much. Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
Facebook, TikTok, Twitch.
Teachers are barking out something. I don't hear. You can hold this. What?
She wanted to know what platform. I would not have asked it
Yeah.
that. What platform is it on? And tell everybody what platforms it's on.
Go ahead.
It's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter,
And
and X.
yeah, so I think where it says Twitter, is that Twitch?
Yeah, Twitch.
Twitch, yeah, and on X. Which of those do you use?
None.
None? Is that because your parents would prefer you not to, or you just don't like to?
I just prefer not to.
You're smart. You're very smart because getting addicted to those things is kind of bad. But this show is on all of those. Right now we're live, but later on, if you had any interest or your family wanted to see you do this, you can go to our YouTube channel, the Waxahachie Sun, and look it up, and you'll find the show. And if you want to watch it, you can. So, do you like St. Joe's?
Yes.
And how long have you been in St. Joe's?
It's a little complicated because this is my first year back, but
But you were here and then went away and came back?
Yeah.
When you were away, were you in a public school?
No.
No, you've been in private?
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you like it?
Yeah.
Here? Yeah. Well, good. Do you know what you want to be yet when you get older?
An artist.
Artist, very good. And do you like a drawing artist, right? Yeah. Well, there'll be plenty of opportunity for that. Well, it's nice meeting you. You have a great smile.
Thank you.
All right. You enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, here comes trouble. I can already tell. What do you got in your mouth?
Chewy toy?
A what?
Chewy toy?
Is that a gun? Oh, it's a toy. A chew toy. Made for that.
Yes.
Sit down, one of y'all. What's your name?
Dumond?
Dumond. And what's your name?
Johnny.
Johnny. Are y'all buddies?
Yes.
And how old are you?
9.
What grade are you in?
Third.
Are you trouble? Are you like wild and crazy fun guys?
No. Kind of. No.
Sometimes at the end of class when they're picking out books, they get a little bit
Yeah, I could
rough
tell.
housey.
A little bit rowdy. Yeah. Well, go ahead.
What's your dad's first name?
You're a junior?
No. I'm just checking.
Hey, take that out of your mouth so we can hear you.
Get him, Grandpa. Tell me what you like about Mr.
Did you get
Jeff.
that answer?
Yeah.
He's Dumond the second.
Oh, Dumond the second. So does
What
that
team
mean
did
there's
your
a
dad play
junior?
for?
He's elite. He owns 7. Elite.
What's that?
Elite baseball team that I play on.
Yes. Elite?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What position do you play?
Pitcher.
Keep
Pitcher.
that out of your mouth, Duman.
Are you a fastballer or can you throw a curveball?
Fastball.
Yeah. I bet I can knock it 500 feet.
Not if I throw it on the floor.
Oh no, what?
That's a ball. That's a ball.
What does on the floor mean?
On the plate. Home plate.
Look, you throw it anywhere in my zone, I'm knocking it into the next county. What you got to say about
Up
that?
in the
I'm
ozone?
gonna make it curve.
Oh,
You're
bring it.
gonna throw the hook.
I will knock yours into the next state.
You can't do that 'cause that's impossible.
You hadn't seen me hit yet, have you?
Well, if you have the guts to kick it.
Hey, let me ask y'all. Let me ask you. Let me ask y'all a question. I'll ask you each individually. You got a girlfriend?
No.
You got a girlfriend?
No.
Smart boys. Smart
All right.
boys,
Well,
I'm
are
telling
you
you.
gonna keep it that way, or are you gonna have a girlfriend one of these days?
No.
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 Okay.
I
All
told
right.
you. Geniuses. Maybe.
So do you guys like St. Joe's?
Yes. Yes.
And what are you learning right now?
Math.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Military.
What do you want to do in the military?
Will become in the Marines or armies.
Nice. Are you ready to go? Will you go to boot camp? Think you can survive boot camp?
Yes.
All right, good. That's a great attitude. What about you?
Football player.
Football player for who?
Texas A&M.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
well, you can die
Have you
doing
ever heard of
anything.
Alabama? Give me a roll tide.
Made for killing people.
No.
What's
It's made
wrong
to,
with you? That's the
boot
best
camp is
team in
not
the
made for killing
nation.
people. It's just tough.
Can you die there?
You
Gig
can
'em.
die doing anything. I mean,
Well,
people
what
die
position do you
running
want to play?
track. People die walking across the street. You can die in boot camp. You can die any place.
Yeah, good.
So how are you supposed to die in boot camp?
Well, just like you can die any place. Boot camp is not designed to kill you. Okay, it's designed to make you tough though, and make you a grown up.
You look like you're tough to me, though. I think so. This one says he wants to play football for A&M, Jeff.
Hey,
I
did you?
believe you can play, but you don't want to go play Alabama.
What?
I want to play out. We're gonna play Alabama and whoop their butts.
Did you get separated from your class?
I'd love to see that. No,
Your class is over there. Okay.
All right. Well, you guys be good. It's nice talking to you, and I'm so glad you got that thing to chew on because I don't know what else you'd do if you didn't. Y'all got slobber flying everywhere. You ain't gonna catch a girlfriend with that in your mouth. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
All right, y'all be good. Talk to you later. All right, bye. All right, are we done?
We are done.
Well, so what time is it? It is almost 3:00, and that's what time we were supposed to be done. But it looks like the program is over. So we're gonna be. This is kind of a. Jeff's asking if anybody else wants to talk on our show. We're kind of using this as a way to see how we do our show on the road. We're going to be taking it on the road from various places and set up just like this, whether it be at events or whether it be at other places where we can, like a restaurant, just doing our show and letting people mingle and talk and all that sort of thing. So that's what we're trying to see how we feel. I know it's kind of been wild and crazy, but when you got, I don't know, 150 wild kids in a room, it gets kind of crazy.
You know, when they're all together, it's pretty wild. I think they know that a library is kind of a quiet zone,
Yeah.
and I don't have any discipline issues. I mean, I'm not. There's times when they need a little reminder to be quiet, but I I would not continue to do this if I thought I had to ride herd over them as the disciplines are. It's a good crop of kids. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
I mean, these kids, I like. It's interesting nowadays. I mean, you hear these kids. We ask them, several of them, what platforms they use. The young lady just said she doesn't use any because not because she's been told by her parents that she can't, but because she doesn't want to. And then you hear the other ones say they use YouTube, and so the mix of usage of certain platforms is quite it's changed a lot over the years because Facebook used to be it. But now these younger people don't even use Facebook. So
Were you
uh,
surprised by when you asked them what they wanted to do? How many people mentioned military?
yeah,
I was stunned.
so I mean, really, when we asked, I don't know how many, probably a dozen or 15 kids what they wanted to do, it was either military, scientist was a frequent answer at the very beginning. It was restaurant worker, uh,
Vet.
a vet. One of 'em Oh, hey Chuck,
Hey,
we're
Chuck.
we're about to wrap up here at the school, but the one young lady just said an artist,
Yeah.
so these kids are, they don't really know what's going on in the world right now, but it's fun to be with them and
Yeah.
it's fun to get a different perspective. And I like cutting up with kids, always have,
Right.
and the quickest way to do that is ask, particularly the boys,
Yeah.
ask them about boyfriend and girlfriend. But we've had a good time, and Jeff, thank you for doing this and setting it up. I know Jeff does a great job with his poetry, and you've got a new gig coming up at another school
Yeah.
soon,
I'll
right?
start on Friday, the 31st of January at Mercy Prep Academy.
Good.
And I'll be doing two small classes. I'm going to do a third through fifth grade that's got two fourth and a fifth grader in it, and I'm going to do a six through eight class um, with I think two sevens and a six.
Okay,
Those are hour and a half classes. That's going to be an
that's a lot.
interesting new challenge.
How long are the classes here?
They're only 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I guess
I
it's
did
hard.
get word today that they did put out the catalog for the Lighthouse for Learning, and I'm on schedule to do three classes on Tuesday nights. And the Lighthouse for Learning is the Waxahachie Independent School District's
Right.
adult education. So I'm doing a beginner's poetry class, and I will be using the same principles that have successfully churned out poetry here at the grade school level.
Yeah, so that's good. So we enjoy the poetry angle, and these kids love it, as you can tell, and they're good at it, and it's quite entertaining. So we've enjoyed. Okay, all right. Okay, I think we're gonna
Yeah,
go ahead and
yeah, yeah,
we'll shut down. They won't.
yeah,
There's a 3-year-old group that's gonna come in, but they're not suited for being on on camera.
yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow from noon to 1 and Thursday noon to 1. Tomorrow we'll have a lot to talk about with things that are going on in the world, things that are going on in Waxahachie. There's plenty to talk about. We ask you to join us as always. We love the the viewers that we have, and that's growing. So we're pleased about that. So for my pal, my buddy, my friend, and co-host Jeff Lynch, this is Scott Brooks signing off. And
Remember, don't write a check you can't cash.
very good. Thank
Boom.
you.
Thanks.